Η δεύτερη ερώτηση που ήθελα να θέσω και νομίζω είναι σχετική για την Ελλάδα και είναι ένα πάρα πολύ σημαντικό θέμα είναι οι περίφημες μηδενικές και αρνητικές τιμές στην αγορά της χονδρικής, το οποίο είναι ένα ζήτημα το οποίο αφορά τόσο την Ελλάδα όσο και τη Βουλγαρία και τη Ρουμανία. Τον τελευταίο χρόνο παρατηρούμε μια σημαντική αύξηση των μηδενικών και αρνητικών τιμών στην ηλεκτρική αγορά ενέργειας, η οποία θέτει σε κίνδυνο φυσικά τις επενδύσεις στον ΑΠΕ και προβληματίζει τόσο τους παραγωγούς αλλά και τους δανειστές, οι οποίοι βλέπουν τα επιχειρηματικά τους σχέδια να τίθενται υπό αμφισβήτηση. Τι λέμε λοιπόν εμείς εδώ στο κομμάτι αυτό, και ήθελα και τη γνώμη και των συνομιλητριών μου στο κομμάτι αυτό. Η Ορόρα βλέπει στο θέμα των μηδενικών ή αρνητικών τιμών ότι όντως είναι ένα πρόβλημα, είναι ένα σοβαρό ζήτημα, το οποίο ενδεχομένως να ενταθεί και τον επόμενο χρόνο. Και αυτό γιατί περιμένουμε μέσα στον επόμενο χρόνο να μπουν και άλλες ΑΠΕ στο σύστημα. Συνεπώς, θα συνεχιστεί η διείσδυση των ανανεώσιμων πηγών, τεχνολογιών οι οποίες έχουν διακοπτόμενη λειτουργία. Ταυτόχρονα όμως βλέπουμε ότι αυτή είναι μόνο η μισή αλήθεια, διότι ταυτόχρονα στην ελληνική αγορά, όπως και στις αγορές Βουλγαρίας και Ρουμανίας, έχουμε είσοδο και μπαταριών. Όπως έδειξα και νωρίτερα, και στη Βουλγαρία αλλά και στη Ρουμανία έχουμε διαγωνισμούς για μπαταρίες, το ίδιο και στην Ελλάδα. Και αυτές οι μπαταρίες έχουν τη δυνατότητα να ουσιαστικά απορροφήσουν την περίσσια ενέργεια που παράγεται κατά τις μεσημεριανές ώρες και να την επαναγγίσουν στο δίκτυο κατά τις βραδινές ώρες που οι τιμές είναι υψηλότερες. Αυτό λοιπόν σημαίνει τεχνικά, και έχουμε και ανάλυση σχετική με αριθμούς που δεν την παρουσιάζω σήμερα για ευνόητους λόγους, είναι ότι αυτές οι μηδενικές και αρνητικές τιμές θα είναι η πραγματικότητα για κάποιο χρονικό διάστημα, όμως θα εξομαλυνθούν στην πάροδο του χρόνου λόγω της εισαγωγής της ευέλικτης ζήτησης, μπαταρίες, ηλεκτρόλυση και άλλες μονάδες. Και τεχνικά και μαθηματικά, αν θέλετε να το ποσοτικοποιήσουμε αυτό, ο ρυθμός διείσδυσης των μπαταριών έναντι του ρυθμού διείσδυσης των ΑΠΕ θα καθορίσει κατά πόσο αυτές οι μηδενικές και αρνητικές τιμές θα περιοριστούν. Και αυτό το βλέπουμε και στη Βουλγαρία και στη Ρουμανία, που είναι μεγάλες και σημαντικές αγορές στα Βαλκάνια, στην Νοτιοανατολική Ευρώπη, και περιμένουμε ότι θα υπάρξει αυτή η εξομάλυνση τα επόμενα χρόνια. I was discussing briefly here Aurora's view regarding zero and negative prices, which is one of the hottest topics currently in Southeastern Europe. We have 8 minutes left. I would ask again from Mariana to share her thoughts regarding zero and negative prices evolution in the Bulgarian market and possible mitigation factors. Irene, the same question then for you, for Romania.
Thank you for that question. I think it's very timely for how the market is developing in Bulgaria. I already said that we managed to kind of triple the installed capacity on the solar side over the last 2 years. So now most of the projects that have merchant exposure are facing maybe not zero prices, but close, lower prices at noontime and a very high peak in the evening hours. So the typical solar duck, solar canyon curve that we have on power markets, it's quite visible if you go to the power exchange. So nothing special, I would say. It's very expected on all markets that have a strong solar generation profile in their system electricity mix. And this is happening in Bulgaria already, although the situation, the war in Ukraine and the export that the whole Southeast region does on electricity to Ukraine right now is holding up prices a bit higher than it should be if we did not have that export. But more and more capacity is being added to 1 gigawatt more added to the grid on the solar side, and this will reflect on power prices inevitably. Kind of tame market prices and help co-located solar capture better prices on the market. It also helps to balance the system on the side of the grid operation and keeping the energy system secure. Batteries have a much faster reaction time to frequency regulation compared to conventional generation. And I think that this is the way to go when we have higher and higher variable renewable energy sources on the grid. One other mitigation that I see for Bulgarian market in particular is for the wind sector to catch up a little bit on the growth, because that will also contribute to kind of smoothing the profiles, the generation profiles in the system as a whole.
Thank you very much, Mariana, and thank you for also highlighting the contribution of co-location of batteries with renewables. This is also what we expect based on our forecast. And we have seen that this year with the tenders on batteries and renewables co-located in the country, step by step, this situation with low prices will be smoothed out, not fully eliminated, of course, but still somehow mitigated. And of course, yes, the balanced development of solar and wind is another factor indeed for somehow stabilizing the situation. Thank you very much. Irene, your comment on that?
In Romania, it's a pretty similar situation as in Bulgaria. I wouldn't say that we have had a long period of negative prices. There were some peak days where we had these negative prices on, and one day was on Easter actually, but we don't see many news about it. So I wouldn't say that it is a big problem for the moment, but I agree with Mariana that storage is one of the solutions, and we see that implemented in Romania more and more. You mentioned that we have this tender for 240 megawatts, for batteries, but in actuality, the applicants reach 1.5 gigawatts. According to the studies done by the TSO, we would need 4 gigawatts in order to meet all the needs, both in terms of balancing, in terms of flexibility, of grid enhancement. So we are on good track on storage as well. And aside from that, I would also mention interconnections between the different countries that we have. So as you mentioned, we deliver to Ukraine, but we also deliver to Moldova, and that contributes to the prices. And aside from it, I would say technological innovation. It's another factor. We need to also develop our grids in relation to our needs. So aside from storage, these are my main points: interconnections, technical and technological innovation, and of course, grid enhancement.
Thank you very much. And also, you mentioned this golden number, 1.5 gigawatt of applications. I think also Transelectric has published that there is need in the country to reach this level of storage, of battery energy storage, of storage, pumped hydro plus batteries, to be able actually to accommodate all this intermittent renewables penetration. So yes, that's a very strong point. Maybe for Romania only, because we have seen recently that during the summertime, because of the very high price in the balancing market, ANRE intervened. And now they discuss kind of capping the price in the balancing market in a way to protect somehow renewables developers. Do you expect also any intervention from ANRE or any other authority to somehow hold these zero or negative prices in Romania? In Greece, we do some stuff, or we plan some stuff for that.
Well, yes, first of all, let's look back at what happened in summer in Romania. I think it's not only Romania, but the whole region when we had these extreme temperatures, which affected the system as a whole and contributed to the crazy balancing prices that you saw. And indeed, ANRE intervened and kept the prices. It's important to also point out that in Romania, prices are still kept, so both for the end consumer and for the producer. And we are waiting to see what will happen starting March 2025 in order to understand a bit the dynamics in the market as well. So I don't have any long-term vision on whether they will do something regarding the negative prices. I think it's a better discussion starting April 2025 for everyone to understand the market.
Thank you very, very much.